Live from Daytona. It's 60 laps. 5 drivers that are not qualified in will make the show. There are 10 drivers trying to occupy those 5 spots. And the winner of this event will start on the front row of the Daytona 500. Here is your starting lineup, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Get your Coke today. On the pole, Ryan Hoiser, NOS Energy Drink, 5 poles and many victories last season. Second is Tim McDonald, Volkswagen. Third, Dakota Wilkins, Colorado Rockies. Dakota will be the first to try to make it in. John Tharp, Zigzag. Champion, Dave Miller. Alex Krapser. 2021 champion, Ken Pettit. Christian Torres, GameStop Toyota. Logan Sheets, Pizza Hut. Donald Stewart, Clorox.
Drivers, to your cars.
David Butterworth, Allstate. Number 20, Big Bud Shootout winner is Zach Michael. Team Danger Zone, Markel Murphy. Bink Lucas, Lifesavers. Philip Parker, Diet Dr. Kelp. He's going to try to make it in the show. And Craig Lee starting way back. Alright, Kevin Corbett, Auto Value Parts Stores, trying to make the show. Ben Gear Twinkies, making an attempt at the show. Mr. Cristiano De Sa, rookie, Dr. Pepper, number 18 for Shake and Bake Racing. And former Shake and Bake Racing driver Scott Drake, number 9 U-Haul Dodge, trying to make the show. Dalton Lucas, last year's Daytona 500 winner. Alan Nesfetter. Rod Weston, bad crash at Charlotte last season, looking to rebound. And Randy Dobbins, Georgia Boot. Connor Germain, Royal Purple, trying to make the show. And way back, down on speed all week, Matt Raboyne. And Ken Joyt, number 33. And Steve Inkman, 57, trying to make it in. It is Inkman, Joint, Rod Weston, Philip Parker, Scott Drake, Dakota Wilkins, Connor Germain, Ben Gear, Kevin Corbett, and Cristiano De Sa. 5 of those 10 will advance to the show. 60 laps, 28 drivers. Battle it out. Hoyser and McDonald neck and neck at the start. Wilkins looks to the bottom. Hoyser still 3 wide. And Wilkins will lead your first lap. QSM bunch behind. Tim McDonald, Ken Pettit, Hoyser still in the middle. Alright, Team Danger Zone on the bottom. 20 takes the lead. Got it. Oh! Mark's gonna try to steal it from him here. Red Bull versus Coke. And we got Philip Parker and Kevin Corbett from the back. 3 wide behind Alan Nesfetter in the middle. Zach's holding strong on that high line. Mark's got more help on the bottom, but 20's still hanging strong. Nesfetter's still stuck in the middle, battling for 8th place. And Scott Drake barely hanging on to the draft. And Markel Murphy gets the lead. Battle up front, 20 and 47. Tim McDonald stuck in the middle. And new leader, Zach Michael, looking to sweep Speed Weeks. Lucas, Tim McDonald, Alex Krapser all take turns at the top spot, but here comes Dakota. Dakota and Zach have led the most so far, coming to the third waypoint. On duel number 1, I think they made it to about 3/4 of the way before they had the pits. Long way to go before that, so need to catch my breath. This is so exciting! Not really, I'm doing push-ups in the back. Trying to maintain my strength for the Daytona 500. Dalton and Dakota, before last season, neither of them have won a race, but now Dalton can call himself Daytona 500 champion, and he can call himself reigning Daytona 500 champion until Friday, unless he wins again. Right now, he's looking strong. Bad qualifying effort, but a race car. One driver who is struggling is Craig Lee, just staying in the back. But we saw Tim do this in the Bud Shootout and ended up in the front, so he might be doing this on purpose. But his bad qualifying run might indicate otherwise. Kevin tries to make it 3 wide. Logan Sheets in the middle, battle for the lead. Dakota Wilkins takes it back. Team Danger Zone looks very strong in both duels and the shootout. Our teammates Tim and Twinkie, Ben Gear, trying to not make contact. Alright, Dakota leads lap 20. Christian Torres hanging on. And unlike the first duel, everyone's still in the lead draft. We had Inkman and Drake pretty far back, but they all caught up. There's really no dominant car like there was in the last race. Tony Pizarro dominated the event. But everyone's racing for the lead today, so it's helping the cars in the back not have to keep up with the leader's horsepower. And Kevin's got a really strong car. He's still with CFM, but on a part-time basis, full-time in Extravaganza, teammates with the 03 of Doug Spark. Sorry, full-time in Bonanza. Lap here, and maybe he could make a case for running the whole Extravaganza season. I don't think that'll happen. We gotta lay it down here. Daysaw and Bink Lucas nearly get together. Bink Lucas in his second full season, and Daysaw his rookie year trying to make the show. The 18 would have probably been a top 35 contender and would have already been locked in if Foley didn't take the 18 and not have a replacement. But it's a revitalized number 18. They have no Dakota Wilkins is strong. Very impressive. Desa looking to take the lead. A lot of people thought Ryan would steal the show today. Obviously, that's not happening. Much more competitive second duel. Very impressive. Here comes Butterworth. Desa will lead that lap, and Butterworth, the veteran, start year with high octane racing, makes it stick. And John Tharp to the lead. Dalton Lucas in a pickle. And Torres now going for it. Will get cut off by Tharp. Just 2x2 to the back. Rod Weston in the back lost the draft, but if there's a caution, he might be okay. Green flag pit stops, they're about 10 laps away, and he won't get lapped by then, so just needs a caution to regroup himself. But he did not look very fast. Markel Murphy, your leader again, and Dakota trying to steal it back. So far. Whoa. Champion and the rookie nearly make contact. And we got two purple cars fighting to make the show up front. Connor Germain and Dakota Wilkins. Matt Raboyne up front for the first time, and Nesvetter. Some of the QSM guys up front coming to the 2/3 mark. And Desai still looking strong, known for his super speedway prowess in the Bonanza series. 18 and 77. Going for it. Rod Weston will be a little over 15 seconds back, so again, all he needs is a caution, and he'll be right back up there. Two by two. Nobody comes in. People too afraid to short pit, thinking nobody will come in with them. Dalton and Bink, 1 and 2, 15 to go. Right now, the transfer spots would be Cristiano Desai, Dakota Wilkins, Scott Drake, Ken Joint, who's come out of nowhere, and Connor Germain. This was around the time they came in last race. It's been a clean race so far, almost 54 laps without a crash. The first crash of Speed Weeks was in the Bud Shootout. Second crash, Matthew Dominique blew up. And Foley got got a strong car up in second there, finally working his way to the front. Ryan Hoyser, no factor all day. Really thought the 04 and the 138, maybe the 22 would really stay up there, but hasn't happened quite yet. Dalton Lucas making a pit stop. And none of the other front runners come with him. Just Donald Stewart and Ben Gear. Oh my. Alright, all drivers come in cleanly. Stewart's out first, Gear right behind. Lucas should come out ahead of them. I think he had a slower pit stop, but it might help him get some draft. We'll see how that goes. And let's see who comes in this time. Kevin, Zach, Dakota, Craig, both Team Danger Zone cars, and Tim McDonald. It'll be interesting to see if Dakota can really make a charge at this win. But he's really just got to focus on making the show. Yeah, Dakota's out quickly. Zach's trying to win Bud Shootout and the Duel, and they all come out pretty cleanly. I don't think any of them are too disappointed. Both CFM cars come in, and they come out nice. Brad, Matt Raboyne, Scott Drake, Ken Pettit. A lot of cars. Dave Butterworth, Cristiano Desa, John Tharp, Alan Nesfetter, Philip Parker, and Christian Torres. We got Christian and Cristiano. Brad's out before Nesfetter is even close to his stall. Now, if they can get that car adjusted, I think the 04 might have a strong shot. It's been very good at the super speedways last couple of years. And it might be tough for Nesfetter and Torres here. Tharp and Parker kind of behind too. Let's see. Here comes the... Oh! Horrible luck for the 58. Well, now the 7 has damage, so even if there is a caution, can he catch up? Excellent pit stop by the NOS team. And I don't think there's any stragglers out there. Everyone came in with somebody, so... Looks like these top 4 here, they're gonna have a huge advantage here. Brad's way ahead. There's a caution. I hear contact. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ken Pettit, upside down. Lots of cars involved. Tim McDonald, John Tharp, Craig Lee, Zach Michael. They're gonna be out. Holy crap. Horrible crash coming out of the pits. Rod Weston has a second chance. 5 cars destroyed. Brad, his 2.5 second lead over the field, gone. Just hope everyone's okay. Looked like Ken had a nasty lick before he flipped. Let's see what happened. Oh my... How did he get down there? Oh! Let's take another look. He's just on the bottom of the racetrack. First I thought he came out of the pits, but no, he's already out. 18's behind him, Butterworth's in front, and everything looks smooth from here. They got the pack coming. That might have been what caused it. Let's see, we got Kevin and Dakota. They're still getting up to speed. Ken's maybe a little higher than he should be here. He's just traversing through traffic and nothing Kevin could do. Goes up the race. Oh. I don't think the 101 or the 22 could see it. Zach tried to get through. He just flat out missed. That's going to be huge for Kevin because he's clearly got damage from hitting the wall there. Let's get on board with Kevin here. It's not good when you have to look down to see the moon. These are a lot of good race cars too. Let's get on the left side of Kevin here. Been a really tough last year for Ken. After winning the championship, finished 20th in the points last year. Not even, I think he led a few races, but that's about it. So this is not the way he wants to start 2023. Let's get on board with Donald Stewart. Yeah, all he had to do was go low, but it's very hard to see when there's all that smoke. Let's get on board with John Tharp. Saw that hole in the middle, but nothing else. Oh! My God. Let's get on board with the right side. Let's get on board with Zach Michael. Just missed. Eight car popped out very late. Problem is the 8 car is his car kind of has that camouflage look to it, and it blends in with the track because they're both kind of black. May have played a role along with the smoke. Let's take a look on Craig's onboard. Let's take a look at Tim McDonald's onboard. Saw the other cars trying to go outside and just shouldn't have done that. Let's get on board with Ben. This ought to be good. Or let's get on board with Mark. Whoa, look at Ben get sideways. Incredible. Alright, so Ken Pettit, John Tharp, Tim McDonald, Craig Lee, Zach Michael, out. That's tough, because that was a really, really, really good car, and now it's out of the show. So 20 is going to go to a backup car. 8, 14, 22, and 101 backup car. And they won't be on the front row for the Daytona 500. Ouch. We have to see, where is he at? No, Kevin's not in a good place here, because none of the other cars were go or go homers. There's Rod Weston. He had some damage on the back, maybe some damage on the front. He might be alright. He was already slow though, so we'll see what happens with that. And Kevin Corbett, he has significant front end damage, and I wonder if he'll be able to continue. Nope. Kevin Corbett will not make the Daytona 500. 9 cars remaining. Alex Krapser, your leader. Ryan Hoyser second. These two were projected to dominate the show, but never happened. But they got by the wreck, had really good pit stops, and they're probably the favorites again. Now coming to the flag, the guy is going to advance if it stays as is. Ken Joint, Scott Drake, Dakota Wilkins, Cristiano Desa, and Connor Germain. Steve Inkman right behind, so Ben Gear really needs to step it up. There's Rod Weston. Philip Parker back there. All right, 5 laps to go. Oh, shit. Gonna be 4 laps to go. Very long caution, has to clean up all that damage. Oh, and Donald Stewart's out too. So that's 7 cars. Only 21 left. All right. I remember Trey Larkin was pretty close to the front all day yesterday and ended up out, so just because you're third, 4 laps to go doesn't mean you'll make it. All right. And green flag is out. 4 to go. Alex Crapser, not a super jump. Hoyser might get him entering turn 1 here. Not quite. Ken Joint has a power run. Bink Lucas behind. Scott Drake falling back. Ken Joint to the bottom, but top 2 cars are too strong. Hoyser right on the bumper of the 04. Here's Scott Drake, Daysaw, Germain, and Steve Inkman. Ah! Hoyser's not going to make a move here. He's right behind him, but I don't know if he has the full strength and capacity with 33 so far back. He's pretty close now. Coming to 2 to go. We've got Ken Joint, Dakota Wilkins, and Scott Drake easily in for now. Daysaw, Inkman, and Connor Germain. So the Connor Germain, Daysaw battle. That's for the final transfer. And Hoyser going low. Ken Joint going to follow. Let's see if the 04 can keep that momentum. Doesn't look like it. And Ken Joint, he's sitting pretty right now, going for second. Dakota on the high side. There's Scott Drake. Inkman. What a Cinderella story this would be. Oh, he's drifting up high. Connor Germain right behind. He'll be the last transfer. Cristiano Daysaw, Philip Parker, Rod Weston. Not looking good. Ben Gear has to make a move. Not gonna happen. Battle up front, Hoyser is miles ahead. The favorite to win today, not a factor till the end. Ryan Hoyser will win the second Daytona Duel. Let's get a good camera angle going through there, instead of that catch fence. There we go. Boom. Ryan Hoyser first, Matt Raboyne second, Dalton Lucas third, Ken Joint third actually. He'll make the show. So Ken Joint, Scott Drake finishes 7th, he'll make it. Dakota Wilkins 8th, he'll make it. Steve Inkman makes the Daytona 500, long-time short track racer. Finally, his dreams will come true. And Connor Germain, your last and final transfer. Ben Gear, horrible break. Trying to find his way back into the Extravaganza series full time. Not a good start. Cristiano Daysaw also out. Philip Parker out. Rod Weston going home, but Rod's going to be there for the Bonanza race. And Kevin Corbat out of the Daytona 500. Congrats to Ryan Hoyser. Going to be on the front row with Tony Pizarro. Not the first time that it has ever happened. So, we'll see. Alright, we got our field set. Get ready for qualifying tomorrow. We already got our 1 and 2 ready. Let's see if the other 43 can make a good Q run and prepare for the 500.